to just make a brief announcement. You're looking at the new head of the Crime, Terrorism, and Homeland Security Committee that deals with what you've been speaking about, first woman, all that you've been talking about on Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, right? All lives. So I'm going to announce that we're going to hold a town hall meeting where you can tell me what you want to hear or what I should hear about criminal justice. How about that? Will you have something to say? Will you have something to say? Right now, I've got to get on an airplane to get to Washington to deal with it. But I wanted to come by so that I could just emphasize the greatness of this man. He's trying to say things modestly. There had not been a monument of this size built for at least 75 years. This is not the memorials, this is not the war memorials, World War II, but we're talking about like a Jefferson or Lincoln. And you can Google Abraham Lincoln and you can see him sitting in a chair, and then the Jefferson Monument is a circle almost like a house. There had not been anything built. It was blank. It was like, what are you saying? I know you all you're not thinking. We're not building any monument to Dr. King. We don't have the money. You don't have the spirit. You're just not going to do it. But a group called the Alphas said that he was our brother. How many of you have people who are your brothers and sisters in our bloodline? Let me see people say, this is my brother, this is my man, this is my sis. Come on now, these are your friends. There you go, there you go, there you go. All right, shh. You know, I'm like a mother here. I get y'all quiet, come on. And so this is what the brother said. The brother said, I don't care what you say. Shh. I don't care what you say. We are going to do something because there's a brotherhood here. Dr. King was our brother. And so out of that, they got the Congressional Black Caucus. People said, who was that? What did they do? Every fight in Washington for Hispanics and African Americans, the Hispanic Caucus and the Black Caucus walk hand in hand. And we got together with a brother by the name of John Lewis, starting with President Clinton, moving into President Bush, and they said, we need a man. We've got to have a man that's going to be a point person. We have to have a brother. And your fellow Houstonian was plucked, Harry Johnson, working with members of the Congressional Black Caucus to get the land, to fight that battle, to fight the naysayers about the architect, the amount of money, how it was built. But what do? We banded together like brothers and sisters. We took this month of African American history and we lived it. We added a spot of courage, and we took our space. You know, your space is where you sit in that seat right there. And we spread it. And we made a difference in our space for the world to see. The Martin Luther King Monument is the most popular monument, bar none, in 21st century America. The most popular. And so I cannot stay with you. I am now going out in the rain to look at a contaminated site on Ridge Road, because that's the work we do. But I hope, and I don't know if the principal, am I looking at the principal here yet? I thought I was looking at you, my brother. Thank you. I hope we can set that town hall meeting soon, and we'll do it in the daytime so that they can speak to the ranking member on this crime subcommittee about their issues. Let's call it a social studies moment, all right? To be able to make a difference so that we can write legislation. When I go tomorrow and meet with the president, I'm going to say I was with Brother Johnson and Yates High School, and they have something to say about the criminal justice system of America. I'm going to say students across America should be spoken to so that we have a system that invites you to be law enforcement, DEA, FBI, ATF. Anybody want to be FBI? All right. Anybody want to be drug enforcement? These are federal agents. Anybody want to be Secret Service? Secret Service. Anybody want to be HPD or sheriffs. All of this needs you to be involved. You hear me? Or military police. Law and order is good, but we need to hear from you on how we do it. Mr.